A talented senior class at Blair Academy is celebrated on Thursday night. The Bucks wrestle in their final home duel of the season against the next best that New Jersey has to offer. Delbarton has not lost a dual meet in nearly 2 seasons, and the Green Wave tune up for the upcoming New Jersey State tournaments with a national power. This match between number 2 and number 6 in the country is the Ocean First Bank Wrestling Match of the Week. Blair does not have a 106-pounder, so the Bucks start in a 6-point hole. Here's the 113-pound bout. Delby's Daniel Jones facing Leo DeLuca. They're tied 2-2 in the third before DeLuca hits a textbook fireman's carry. He's got the takedown and the win. That cuts it to 6-3. Up next, the consensus number 1 120-pounder in the country. Marc-Anthony McGowan strikes like a cobra. He pins Chase Napoloni in only 29 seconds. Matthew Lopes gets an 11-3 major at 126 right after, and Blair takes the lead. It's 13-6. Delbarton wins a 2-1 decision at 132, but Blair settles back in. Paul Ognissanti locks up a 3-1 decision over Joe Davi here at 138. And then at 144 pounds, Blair freshman Will Henkel scores a late takedown to capture a 4-2 win against Cross Wasilewski. The Bucks are in front 19-7 with 7 bouts left. Here comes the heart of Delbarton's lineup though. Reigning 152-pound state champ Andrew Trzynski runs away with a 7-3 decision over Nick Kunstek at 150. That makes it 19-12. Next up is Simon Ruiz at 157. He's got the cradle in deep, and here comes a second period pin. Those are huge bonus points for the Green Wave, who now cut it down to a 1-point match. We've got a doozy at 165. Louis Curcio for Delbarton against Lorenzo Norman. Curcio looking for the takedown initially, but he puts Norman in a compromised position. His coaches tell him to sit out, and when he does that, he plants Norman for a massive pinfall. Wow! Delbarton has the lead. They're in front 24-19 on the number 2 team in the United States. And with 4 bouts to go, the Green Wave had all the momentum. But that changes at 175 with Navy commit Daniel Wask. He comes on strong and manhandles Anthony Pascarella in 41 seconds for the fall. Daniel Wask is fired up, and Blair is back in front. They lead 25-24. Now off to 190 pounds. We're tied 1-1 with 30 seconds left in the third period. Nick Oliveri stuffs a takedown and then runs through for a takedown of his own. Oliveri's 3-2 decision win puts Delbarton in front 27-25. There's only 2 more bouts on the docket. At 2:15, it's Blair's Isaac Schmidt facing Delbarton's Austin Quant. Schmidt leads 2-0 in the third, and then he'll seal the win with another takedown. The seesaw battle continues as the Bucks retake the lead. It's 28-27 Blair with 1 match to go. Senior Virginia Tech commit TJ Stewart wrestles up to heavyweight to face Connor Martin of Delbarton with the win on the line. Stewart again shows why he's one of the top pound-for-pound wrestlers in the nation. Here's a 5-point move for Stewart, who inches closer to a Tech fall. But TJ Stewart stays aggressive. Here's a picture-perfect double that puts Martin on his back. And here comes the exclamation point. Stewart with the second period pinfall ends the match. Wow! Blair beats Delbarton 34-27 in a thriller. That's as good as it gets with the top 2 teams in New Jersey going to war. You have to give credit to Delbarton. They looked every bit like a top 10 nationally ranked team. But in the end, It was Blair's confidence that stood out in another marquee win.
We knew coming into this door it was going to be close. I mean, we knew it was going to have to be a fight. So I was like, hey, no matter what, just make sure you guys stay focused. Make sure you guys go out there and wrestle. And, once my team's going, once we have momentum, I mean, that gives me all confidence as well. So I knew going in that match, no matter what, if we're down by 5, we're up by 5, I want to show them that this is our house, this is our turf, and I want to go out there with a pin. So I did a good job of doing that.
Yeah, I fought really hard. I feel like I could have pushed myself more, and I definitely had it in there. And I know I'm going to bring it to my next match. But I wouldn't be able to fight like that if I didn't have my coaches pushing me every single day in the room, or teammates like TJ and Danny making sure I was ready to be able to carry the team on my back at some points if ever needed.
Reporting from Blairstown, I'm Jay Cook with JerseySportsZone.com.